So here's the one I was messing with yesterday. Problem is that is how it'll sit. If I just do a strap, so it'll sit like that. So I need to do a thick leather strap around here. This way it'll be for like horizontal carry. You can pull it out this way. So where I fucked up was I didn't take this all the way up to here, where it would balance that out, because then this would be here. So, what's up, Mystic? How we doing, brother? So yeah, I was just talking about this guy here, how I should have taken this all the way up to here to where this would be the pull. So I don't know if I'm gonna mess with this or if I'm gonna put a different knife in here or forge a completely knife to fit this thing. So this one's kind of up in the air at the moment. Oh man, oh man. So, how's your window holding up? Okay. So I got this guy. And I got this guy. And then because I'm doing that one and that one, I should probably pick out another knife to get going after I pop all these clamps off of these. Or to get started on. Wet forming is the word. Hear everything all right? All right. What to do? What to do? What to do? And I found this out. Appreciate you. So I found out because I was messing with doing these handles or doing these sheaths last night that I can't do like the blacksmith style. This one here. I might have to get thinner leather for that. So, anyway, whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not one. All right, so no. Man, I don't have. Why do I not have my message bar down there again? Rude. Anyway, so I guess I can't make a. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to sew in a buffer. But so 1 through 4. Which one should I do a sheath for? I don't know how I'm gonna do that one. I don't know how to do number 1. Let's not mess with number 1. Save that for a different day. 1 through 3. So we got number 1, number 2, and number 3. All right, so we got 1 vote for number 1, the Skinner. Anybody else want to chime in? Figure out what kind of sheath we're gonna do? Oh, I appreciate you, Laura. Thanks for swinging in. Trying to figure out which one is gonna be my next sheath to make. So we got 1, 2, and 3. Got 1 vote for the Skinner. Anybody else want to chime in? All right. Well, I guess we're doing number 1. So that'll be the one that I mess with after I get these unclamped and maybe sewed up. But yeah, let's get after it. Yeah, I was thinking I need to do some do like a plastic dip on these guys so they don't transfer that black shit anymore. Just a couple of little rust spots. Yeah, there you go. You can see it on there too. That'd be a good spot for my touch mark. And then, yeah, holding it there, it'll be pretty much a horizontal carry. Again, I didn't go freaking far enough. Good thing is, though, is I think I can sneak it. No, because then I'd have to change where that is. Yep, it'll be alright. Alright, let's punch holes. First, let's do layout before I get ahead of myself. So you take your fancy dancy pencil and kind of figure out, yeah, that line is pretty much right where that blade is. And it kind of comes in like this. Yeah, something like that. So as long as I stay on the outside of this line, it should be alright. Because that blade goes like this. And it actually goes like that. So yeah. Somewhere like this. Oh, I just had to pop up for the QA. Butts. Alright. So that one there, as long as I stay on the outside of that line, everything will be cool on that one. This one here looks like this. Sorry. So kind of have it marked up pretty good. So something like that. Yeah. So yeah, if I stay like that on the outside of that line, and out here, that's gonna sit like this. And so let's see here. I'll hold it like this. Yeah. So I can actually get real close to this actually. Because the blade starts there. So yeah, I can actually follow right down this line. So let's go do that. Come over here to the hammering station. Jesus. Got you guys on your face. Where is, there you go. So I got a 4-hole punch. I believe it's diamond tip and wooden mallet. So there's that. So like I said, I can pretty much follow this line, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of a space. Actually, yeah, let's give it a little bit of space. So we're just going to go just on the outside of that line. Well, hello, little one. How are you? Willie is very good. because I believe the boss lady is taking a boss lady nap. How are you doing? You're good? Awesome. Awesome. Any plans today? You gonna go play in the snow? Oh no! You fell on your face. Don't want to be sick again. But like, gotta make a snowman. Right? Do you want to build a snowman? 8 degrees. Don't bro me. You want to build a snowman? Ah! Dropped you again. No. Okay, fine. And guess what? I probably got to go to work tomorrow. My leg! All right. So we got that going. Let's do a little one across the top because, you know, reasons. Ooh, should have flipped that over first. A little off center. So let's go that way with it. Mystic, I believe that's a question for you. What happened to your leg? All right. So then it'll be time for sewing, which we'll do here in just a couple minutes. Let me get the other one. Don't know what you just did. That's fair. Oh no. Alright, so I believe the leather that I'm working with is 7 to 8 ounce, which is like on the medium to high thickness. What was my first forged item? Ah, crap. I think I started with bottle openers. Like that I did at my own forge, not like scout camp. Because like scout camp, you had to do. I think it was a hook. Oh yeah, no, it was hooks and bottle openers. Those were the first ones that first things I started on to learn how everything moved. And then, quickly turned it into knives. Because I found that you could take a hook, turn that into a knife, or a knife into a hook, which would be the blacksmith style. Big Bag Game Boy Harold, what is up, big dog? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Glad to see you. You sticking around, or you about to go live on your own stuff? All right. This is kind of how I do it. I'm still learning, and that is super close. So, I personally like having the little tongue that comes up because I can put my logo on it and it doesn't get in the way of stuff. But yeah. So then let's take this, fold this over. Awesome. Bit deeper. Of course, you'd want it a bit deeper, Mr. Half Inch. So, something like that. About halfway up the handle. Well, then how are you supposed to get the blade out? Because if I go like this and then wrap it, then be like a present. And that's all that would be hanging out. Small fingers. You have a blade, small fingers. Right on. So a little bit over half. Somewhere about like there. Alright, let me get my leather knife out. Why is it blank? I don't understand. Yeah, utility knives are pretty good for leather, which is fine if you have one and you don't forget to ever buy one, because also it's a lot easier to do when I'm not trying to do things for a camera. Kind of bored, go walk around and find something. Alrighty, I guess that makes sense. I guess Harold barreled out too. Or I'm on mute during one of his streams. He'll do that to me sometimes too. I think I left enough room that's okay. Alrighty. So here is Chunk O' Hide. Look what you sent me. Okay. Hey, to the new subscriber, I love Jesus. Appreciate you subscribing. Thank you very much. Feel free to drop in and chat. Say hi. We can chat. It's all good. Oh my goodness. The sneaky cat. Incognito mode. Alright. So, I definitely have way more than enough, which is fine. So now, we're going to wrap this guy up here in the old plastic wrap. So now, only a few people watching will probably understand, but been going back through MacGyver from the 70s or 90s, whenever it came out. I would never have thought, or I would never have remembered that he had such a Wisconsin accent. Because like I used to watch him on Saturday mornings or whatever. But like I did not for the life of me remember that he had a Wisconsin accent. Oil it? No, man. I put the wax on it last night, or the other live night. Remember, I did the oil on the wood and then the wax on the blades, which is how I cut my fingy. Which it's all like healed up now. We clamp the leather to wet form. You can put leather in between the clamps and sheath to keep it from. Oh, okay. You know what? I think this might actually be the fucking blade that got me. I don't remember. I have to go back and look. All right. I don't remember if it was this one or if it was. See, now I got the whole conundrum going. But yeah, so now we're wrapped up. Now I'm gonna go wet this down. I'm not gonna use a. I mean, if I did that, I wouldn't sell many blades, but we won't talk about that. Actually, it's more burns. I more get burned than I do get cut when I'm making blades. Like serious burns. Like I've had first and second degrees all through my hands and shit, but that's another thing. Alright, so I'm gonna go wet this down. Excuse me. So instead of cutting more leather strips, I'm going to use that. If that doesn't work, I got cardboard next to me. But yeah, I do actually enjoy the in the making marks. There you go. Let's go ahead and yeah, swap you around. What's up, kiddo? I figured you still were over there living the high life with your big screen, uh, keyboard. Yeah. Because, you know, that's the sound T-Rex makes. Yes. Rawr. See? Not a fan. Not a fan. All right. You forgot what I look like? How you gonna forget this face? I saw you on like Tuesday. Okay. So we got that. So that pretty much covers all of this thing. And that's the end of this thing. Oh yeah, that's pretty much right there. Oh yeah. Bitch. All right. So that goes like that. Which means I can do this right there. Alright, and then put this guy down here at the bottom. I believe it's just a 3-inch flat clamp available at your local harbor. Or for my nerds. But yeah, they're just flat clamps, which they don't actually hold flat. The nose part clamps harder than the back part, so whenever you're doing like a blade, it kind of works as long as you go with the blade. Bye, Peanut. Love you. I see you soon. And so yeah, they clamp tight here at the point. I mean, they saved my thumb a lot. Like, I mean, just doing this one, my thumb seized up 4 times. And but yeah. Time for some more bean water. But I really want to get and do the bracers, and then on the bracer have a sheath with a blade that I've forged. You know what I mean? I think that'd be awesome. Like do a blacksmith blade, and it would fit into that, so you can just, I think that would be like pretty fucking sick. I'd have to punch holes, get rivets, because I really don't want to make rivets. Not a fan. I've made them. I don't like it. And there's people who are a lot better at it. I spent an entire 8-hour day working on nails and rivets. I'd be a terrible blacksmith back in the day, where you got to make, enough nails to build a house. Oof. But, back in the day, they used them sparingly because they also knew how to do tongue and groove. So, don't need nails. And you could also do, holes for your dowel. For wooden pins. That's another thing I want to do. And, some of my blades, I want to do like a different wood than what than the handle is, but do it as wood pins, like African blackwood in like a dowel rod form. A lot of ideas up top, but we have sewing to do. Oh, Mystic, looks like it's just you and me, Bubba. I just realized how funny that is. All right, looks like it's just you and me. Walks out of picture frame. I think we're alone now. Oh, we got people back. People came back. Naturally, I'm not doing anything. I'm just setting up for something now. Alrighty then. Boom. then, so this here is my fancy little vise. Don't know how well this is going to work. Alright, you get back up here because I don't want to have to restring. And I don't know if you guys saw, but I did do skips. Just because. We back? How we doing? Alright, so we're sewing up this guy. Can you all see me? Can you all hear me? One of your towers went out. Hate when that happens. But like, I can't see it. Yeah, there's probably about 1.5 feet of snow accumulated on my vehicles. Awesome. So then we just put this up in here. I wonder how that'll fit and sit. All right, rapid adjustments. Hold tight. Right. Y'all are gonna have to pay extra for that foot. Also, that's not this channel. That's a different channel on a different website. All right. So I don't know how much you guys can see or not. Oh, these are kind of cool. Made these up to go into like a wizard staff. You put the gem that you want in there. I won't be able to. This is one of those. A square twist. So I kind of wanted these to look more grown than forged. if that makes sense. Standard problem. Couldn't find a hole. Yeah, so all these are, it's a basket twist, cut in half. That's it. Ooh, that's a big jump. All right, I gotta pound some more holes. Giggity. Yeah, I was going for organic. For some reason, couldn't come up with that damn word. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Somebody just sent me a chat. It's a damn fine looking stick. I'll look at it in more detail here in a little bit after the live. So I'm thinking if I have enough cordage on this run, I'm going to do single stitch all the way up, trim back what I don't need, and I'm going to do whip stitches because I like whip stitches. They are fun and they seem to hold things together better. I've had quite a bit of stitches. Yeah, 'cause if it works for humans, it should work for cow, right? Ooh. All right, here we go. Yep, just sewing. Man, cannot wait for this chili to be done though. Alright, so let's shave back. Oh, no, you. But what you fail to realize is that I watched 3 different movies in my head while doing it. So, because my brain just takes like the plot points, and then it'll just like watch that movie. And when I realize I'm doing it, because like I'll forget that I'm live. That'd be why I said that dumbass statement of "Yep, just sewing." Alright, can still see everything pretty good. Sweet, sweet. Oh. Now let's do whip stitches. Let's trim this back. think I have enough to go all the way back down. Whip it. Oh, whip it real good. Yeah, baby. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. So, Mystic, what's your project of the day? And anybody else watching, know what you're working on. Doing your taxes, clean, then a tool, maintenance, carving, live stream. Right on. Come on. That's always fun. Anybody else want to share what they're working on? If so, cool. If not, also cool. Yeah, I guess I gotta do my damn taxes too. Soon. Not today, but soon. Yeah, this vice this this vice is a freaking lifesaver though. And I guess after this live, after I do because I still got the other sheath to do. With this blade. So, I guess after I do that, I guess I get to clean off the vehicle. Because I can almost guarantee I'm not off work tomorrow. And personally, I think that's a little fucked up. Because I believe Missouri or St. Louis is underneath a state issued was it not crisis, but ooh, that chili's starting to smell fucking delicious. And of course the roads are real clean too. Damn it. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. It's gonna be cold. Ooh, I probably should have dyed this first. Damn. It's alright. Gotta cut off that end too. So, Mystic, what you been watching? Anything good lately? I mean, besides my live streams. Because, these things are 100%. Professional as fuck. Do that. Big Bad Mike, what's up, buddy? We just, we're just making some sheaths. But yeah, made this up. Still got a little bit to spare. See if I can do a double whip on this back end. All right. Cut that off. Perfection. Fucking professional as fuck looking. And then I'll figure out where center is on this guy. And then I'll drill out the hole. It's functional. So that's the Ozark or Osage orange. Kind of sounds like some buying weed from a dispensary. Yeah, man, let me get that Osage orange. Then next up, this guy. So, where's my spool? Oh, yarn. Alrighty. Mike, what you working on today? PS5. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that one, but I do know the game that you're talking about. And doesn't it have like the a similar gameplay to Assassin's Creed? This past year seemed to be the year for the Asian inspired uh, video games. So all I did was tie a little knot, cut off the excess. Nice. You know what? That's a pretty good fucking idea there. I don't have any more sea clams that look like that, so I'd have to do the same one over and over and over again, which I'm not opposed to, but like it was attacked by the Kraken. Ripped from Davy Jones's throat. Trying to motivate yourself to shovel the walk between the house and the shop. Well, at least you don't have, a whole lot of real estate there. You know what I mean? Like, not saying it's easy, I'm just saying it's, but it's actually pretty light and fluffy, so you probably just take like a shop broom out there or your leaf blower if you got one and move the majority of it. Because I also have to get motivated to do pretty much the same shit, only to the driveway and the vehicles. It's fine though because I have chili cooking. So I think with the whip stitch, I don't think I'll be able to do like the big skips. Because, it does look a little funky. But like I'm also not mad at it. But people might be. Because, can't just sell stinks and sparklers. Because it's what I like. So. Oh, I'm aware. Yeah. Because I believe we calculated it at about an inch an hour. Or at least that's what the snowflaw was doing like yesterday. So. Alright guys, what do you think? Should I do the whip stitch again? Like trim this all down and do the whip stitch, or just do a double? And Mike, you go back to work soon, don't you? Where it crosses this? Oh, you go back tomorrow? Maybe. Fair. So, what are we thinking? Should I do the loops like this? Or just run the double stitch? Just run the double. Right on. There you go, Mystic. That's all you get. Oh. Yeah. Oh, kind of like your shoes. All right, so we're just going to run the double. So we go up through here. Come on, bitch. No welt. I don't know what that is, Mike. Oh, so like JB Weld or whatever? No, it's got none of that. What you see is literally what's there. But this is wet formed. He's away home. Oh, away go. Road, we play boys, the road in a hurry, boys. We've got a long way to go. We'll sing and we'll dance and bid farewell to friends. And it's road, bullet boys, road. Road, boys, road. We'll sing and we'll dance and bid farewell to friends. Yeah, man. But yeah, no, I definitely like you guys' idea though with the octopus suckers. Definitely gonna do that all over this fucking sheath. Singing, dancing, bit farewell to friends. Right. Fuego! And still have all this cordage for the next one. And then we shave this guy down. Anybody watching into Knives Out? Like the Knives Out uh, series of movies. They got like 3 of them now. Never seen them? Oh. Do you like mysteries? Sherlock Holmes, Clue, and so on and so forth? As much as the next guy? Well, I'm that next guy, and I love murder mysteries. But, so, you know, they have 3 of them out currently. And, yeah. So they got 3 of them out, and I've seen all 3 now. I watched the 3rd one yesterday. And you want to talk about guessing to the very end on all 3 of them? Very well written. Because most of the time, like NCIS and all the other like crime shows, you can figure out who the fuck did it in like the first 10 minutes, give or take. It's like, oh, the 3rd person that they investigated, that's going to be the guy at the end of it. But, so, yeah, definitely a must watch. And they are up-to-date murder mysteries, so they are written for a time period now. So it's not like, there's cultural references that you understand now, like they throw in like Doge or something. YouTube streamers being all over the fucking place. And, kind of being ignorant about it. Like freedom of the press. No, you're just a guy with a camera. But, like, anyway, not going to say much about the actual movies, but they're definitely a must watch. Highly recommend. Maybe not a must watch, but I don't think anybody would be mad that they watched them, if that makes sense. Right? YouTube streamers? Fucking gross. Good thing there's only one in that movie, and he's kind of a cunt. Again, not giving anything away with that statement. So, just a cunt. But yeah, so yeah, just good movies. Because, like, I've been wanting somebody to, like, redo Clue, but, like, I also don't want anybody to redo Clue. And then also, if you've never seen the Hercule Poirot series, which is like Murder on the Orient Express, and I gotta think about those. But yeah, Murder on the Orient Express and all that. Catch your live stream later today. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate you coming out. I'm just gonna be working on this one. That other one's drying, so I'm pretty much done anyway. So, yeah. That one's gonna sit like this. Damn it. Which, I guess isn't terrible. Might do a strap on this one also. Just gonna have to strap on everybody. Anyway, You all have a great day. I appreciate y'all's hanging out. Got 2 blades done up. Talked about some weird shit. And yeah, I'll show the finished products whenever I get done with them. But for now, that's what they are. Oh yeah. In 80s, 90s, that was a spoof of all major murder mystery detectives. Nice. Have to find that one. Called Murder by Death. Oh, that's also something I need to check out. I don't know if I have that streaming service, but Only Murders in the Building with Steve, Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. I gotta check that one out too. That one looks pretty good. But yeah, so I got these 2 bastards done. I would put my stamp on it, but my stamp is currently in my shop, and yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Might go live later if I get another 1 or 2 wet formed and everything. So anyway, I'll be checking out Mystic here in a little bit. But y'all have a great day and better tomorrow.